Hey Aries, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your second reading of the week. I did 6 of these yesterday on Friday, and I'm doing 6 today on Saturday. All right, so just to let you know, I am going to be doing a same-day reading marathon on April Fool's Day. I don't know, it just feels like the right day to do one because it's it's a day of fun and, I don't know, trying to make people laugh and be happy. So I felt like it was kind of a good day to do that. So if you would like, or if you've been thinking about getting a personal reading, basically the day that you request the reading, you will get the reading, which is, not something that happens on a regular basis. Usually it takes a few days. Okay, so if you'd like to try that out, feel free. I'm only doing half an hour readings that day just to keep myself on schedule. All right, so this is a topical reading, so it's going to be about what your person is thinking, feeling, and doing. Okay. All right, so first one, we have the unicorn. All right, so for this person that you're dealing with, this person is connecting to a higher level of wisdom. So this person is very connected right now to spirit, which may be affecting how they're thinking. That means that this person, this is basically the third eye chakra, okay? Okay, all of the spirit cards are, the chakras. So this is like the 6th chakra, which is the third eye chakra. So this is coming from a place of I can see. So not necessarily, what you see in the physical, but they're seeing things and thinking about things in a different way based on, spiritual wisdom, being tapped into spiritual wisdom. So let's see what this is about. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like there was an ending at some point between the two of you. Something ended. 8 of Cups, somebody walked away. I feel like it could have been this person. I feel like they're seeing things from a different perspective now. They're seeing things about what happened that they did not see at the time. All right? So you might have felt that things were unfair in this situation, that things like maybe you didn't explain yourself well, or maybe there was an argument that happened that shouldn't have happened. I feel like now they are starting to see things the way that you may have seen them in the past. Okay? So let's see what else. 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands. So 8 of Cups, going back to that for a second, remember can be, this person might have walked away in the past, but the 8 is the infinity symbol. So it's like wherever you guys started is where you're going back to, because this person is seeing things very, very differently. Okay? Barn. Don't help. Don't help. So I have a new app where it has a dog whistle on it, and it's been working really well to keep my dogs from barking. And my phone has no power right now. So otherwise I would have hit the button and that would have stopped Boogie from barking, and which always upsets Barney, who's always in the room with me when I'm doing the readings. So he's just responding to Boogie's barking. Anyway, so sorry about that. We have the Six of Wands here. Again, I feel like this person is seeing things differently, and I feel like they're seeing this as a victory. So I feel like this Eight of Cups is more about something that's coming back around, that this person is thinking about coming back around towards you because the fact that they are seeing things differently, and they might be getting a lot of help from Spirit in order to do that. So one more card. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I'm not feeling anything nefarious here in this particular connection. Hey, Barn, knock it off. It's okay, honey. I know. It's okay. I know. Okay. In this particular reading, I just feel like this is indicating that this person is spending a lot of time alone, which makes sense because, again, I feel like they're a completely different person now. They're seeing things completely differently. Okay? If by chance, you know, the Seven of Swords means something different to you, okay? If you feel like this person did something that wasn't cool, that you know, lacked integrity, you know, that could be the case for you, but I'm not feeling it for the general population. Okay, so let's jump over here to see what this person is doing. All right, so we have the Crow. All right, so the Crow is air. Okay, what is the Crow? The Crow, it represents spiritual strength. All right, so this person is watching you right now, possibly. They might be watching you. They might be experiencing some psychic abilities that maybe they weren't aware of in the past, but they have a very clear vision. And again, we have this unicorn, which is the third eye chakra. This person has a very clear view of what happened between the two of you. They see things completely differently. They see it as a victory. This person is thinking about coming back around. They're spending a lot of time alone, and they have become very spiritually strong. And what they're doing right now is they're paying attention. They're watching. You know, when I say watching you, you know, that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. You know, they might be watching you on social media. So make sure that whatever you're posting on social media is, you know, accurate. You know, not reflecting a story that really isn't your story. You know, they might be paying attention to other people that are around you. They, you know, they might be somebody that you work with, but they're watching, they're aware, you know. So let's see, what else? Okay, so we have Two of Pentacles. So this person, you know, I feel like they're juggling their old self and their new spiritually strong self. I feel like these people, or this person, was one person in the past. They are a new person now, indicated with this crow and this unicorn. They're different. High Priestess. High Priestess is about intuition, right? It's about listening to your higher knowing. That's what this person is doing. It's almost like there might be an element to this person that you don't recognize when, you know, when you talk to this person again. I feel like they've done a lot of spiritual work. And then we have the Six You know what? I just realized something. I've been calling this card the Six of Wands, and it's actually the Six of Swords, which, even makes more sense here. Six of Swords is about moving towards, a more peaceful, happier place in life, which, makes sense with this unicorn. Over here, we have the Six of Wands under what they're doing. So Six of Wands is the card of victory. This person, this feels like a very healthy, mature person. Like spiritually, very spiritually, like if you feel you're spiritual, I feel like this person may even be ahead of you. But I feel what they feel most victorious about is that they are listening to their intuition. And, I feel like they're going back and forth, like between who they were and who they are now with this Two of Pentacles. I feel like that's what this person is juggling. They might have to be something in their, they might have to be one person at their job, and I feel like they struggle with that. It's like they're struggling with who they authentically are and, who they might have to be to the external world, which a lot of people struggle with that, when they go through any type of spiritual awakening. All right, so what are the feelings that this person has? Wow. So we have the Cobra. So Cobra is fire. So I feel like this person right now is pausing and waiting. And why are they pausing and waiting? It doesn't have to do with you specifically. It has more to do with listening to their higher self. So again, this person feels very much like they have been going through or are going through quite a spiritual elevation or a leveling up, if you will, for sure. They're able to kind of just take a pause, look at what they've learned, and, how it affects how this person feels. Let's take a look at, how this person is feeling when it comes to you. Seven of Pentacles. They're asking what's next. What's next when it comes to their feelings for you? But that's why they're taking this pause. That's why there might be a little bit of a wait. It's because they're asking themselves, I feel like they're regularly asking their higher self, what's next? What do I need to do next? What has all of this been about? And I feel like this is very similar to somebody else's reading. It might be Gemini, honestly. And then we have the Empress. So it's like, I feel like they know who they're connected to, because Empress indicates that, this person's feelings are really solid because they see you as their ideal partner, as their ideal person, or as their ideal feminine. It's not about who for this person. I feel like it's more about when. Because remember, they're asking what's next? What's next with my Empress, or when with my Empress? And again, Empress means ideal person, not necessarily ideal feminine. Okay, so we have Ten of Wands. In spite of the fact that this person is being very very weightful, very, they're pausing on this. I feel like it is a burden for them. It's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden being alone, feeling the victories that this person has had on a personal level. I feel like they really haven't shared a lot of their spiritual journey with anybody. You might be the only person that will understand this. The actual spiritual journey for this person could be a burden, but I want to see what that burden is when it comes to this person's feelings. 2 of Pentacles. There it is again. We had it up here, and remember what I said about the 2 of Pentacles. It's about, this person's version of themselves that they used to be and who they are now. I feel like they're wondering, will you, the Empress, accept them as their new spiritual self, as their new high vibrational self? They may not know how aware you are of what that looks like, of what that spiritual journey looks like. You might have been a catalyst in some way that led this person to this experience. That could have been why you met in the first place. All right. So we're going to pull 3 messages. This can be a way for you to test your intuition a little bit. One of the messages might resonate, 2 might resonate, or all 3, or none. So this is message number 1, this is message number 2, and this is message number 3. I dream of you and it feels so real. I'm telling you, this person has absolutely been going through some type of spiritual journey, spiritual awakening, possibly with this 7 of Swords. It could mean that they just went through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one. Second message we have, I have regrets when it comes to you. That could be part of this burden. And again, I don't feel like it's a question of who. I feel like it's a question of when. So, when this person was who they were before their spiritual journey, they clearly did something when it comes to you that they have regrets with. And then finally, the third message we have, I did tell you the truth. So if you're questioning this person as to whether or not what they shared with you or what they told you was truthful, for some of you, this is this person saying, what I did tell you was the truth. The truth might have caused them regrets, okay? And clearly you have been on this person's mind throughout their entire spiritual journey. You might be connecting, in the dream state. But I feel like the biggest thing for this person is, will you accept, their new authentic spiritual self, the person they are without the mask. Okay. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you. If you want to join me on Wednesday, please reach out. Don't hesitate. And otherwise, if not, I will talk to you next week. Please, 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 please stay healthy, happy, and safe during this crazy time in the world. Happy is the most important. When you're happy, you're more likely to be healthy. And so if you can find your happy every day during this time, that's a good thing. All right. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.